What's up, fellas? Coming to you live from the Winco Foods parking lot chronicles. Needed to do a video. It's always loud in my house. Kids running around. I have to tell them all to be quiet. It's kind of weird summertime. So what's better than to do it now? I got my son at Little League practice. If I get caught talking to myself in the parking lot, I probably look really normal at Winco. I just started this 10 seconds ago and realized my hat is super dirty, so we're going backwards, hat and 8. Video talk to you about something new, something you never heard of before. New fantasy football league, and this is more than just a league. This is an experience. This is a football franchise roster simulation masked as an auction fantasy football league, better yet known as the PACL, Premier Auction Chaos League. I want you to be a part of it. I want you to be in the league. I need 24 guys. This is going to be, again, something we've never done, been a part of. A lot of cool ideas, leagues I've been a part of, a lot of things I've learned from my league, other things I've seen. The vision behind it is to make this league not only be awesome year 1, but year 3, have it peak in year 5, year 6. Make it easy to play how you want to play. Compete this year if you want to compete this year. Rebuild this year if you want to rebuild this year. Don't know if we lose a roster and somebody takes over, that they'll be able to do something with it right then and there. Having a fluid player base, the free agency pool being cool, players having to move. I think I got it, guys. It's an auction league. The Premier Auction Chaos League. 24 guys to create one super league. I got two 12-team leagues. 2 of them. And I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be just a new challenge. Every decision you're going to have to make could have a consequence to it attached. There's going to be some chaotic behavior among the league because, that's in the name. It's in the design. We're going to have, again, the 2 12-teams league. But before I get into that, let's slow down. If that's all you needed to hear, auction, experience, new fantasy football league, play-in, unlike anything you've heard of before, challenge, build the greatest roster ever. If that's all you needed to hear, stop the video now. Tell me, Nate, you're in, send me a text. I'm going to go into a little bit more of the details of the league, what's in it, all the features, things that make it tick, things that make it work. So proceed if you want to, but if that's it, if you don't care, you'll learn and then we'll catch it all up, learn as you go. Everything will be all fine and good. You stop the video now. Otherwise, I'll try to dive into everything it is without stumbling over myself too much, get too much repetitiveness, let you know everything that's in the league, what makes it work, what makes it tick, blah, blah, flow, all that. Before I do that, let's get into some key little buzzwords, things that I may or may not mention, but are just kind of on the top of my head that are in this league. We have team captains, something new. It's not in any league, a team captain. We have a franchise tag. We have luxury tags. We have a mid-season PACL Cup, a lot like the NBA Cup, the mid-season cup. We have survivor picks. We have rivalries. You will have you'll have a rival every year where they can, you'll see. What else do we got? We got a off-season random wheel spin of events, whatever. We have tons of stuff. Rookie freeze. We have a taxi squad in this one. Also taxi squad stealing. The strategies are endless. The things that's going on is just to keep us busy all year round, off season, all of that good stuff. But to dig into the pillars, everything that I'm going to kind of talk about, hopefully this video is only, I'm trying not to shake too much. Hopefully this video is only like 10 minutes long. I don't know. But we got people all over. 2 12-team leagues working together, working as one super league. We're going to have promotions and relegations. Every year, 2 teams. We have the 2 leagues. We have the Premier League. We have the Chaos League. 2 promotion and relegation every year. 2 teams go up, 2 teams go down. Should make it interesting. Should help with tanking. Should help with strategy things to play all year long. The midseason cup should help with just teams not taking weeks off, if you will, something to play for. That the promotion and relegation system is definitely a big part of the economy. A big the full experience would be being in the Premier League, building a team, working it up, winning that, moving on to the Chaos League, and then building a dynasty in there and hopefully surviving. What the Chaos League is, which is chaos. It's designed to be a little more difficult, a little more challenging, a little more random. Because of that, we'll have promotion. We have the promotion and relegation system. We have an expansion draft every year. The 2 teams that get promoted have an expansion draft where they get a draft off the teams that were just relegated, and they get a draft off your team. Take guys from you. But because of that, again, the economy, we got a little this, little that, give and take. You have a team captain that's exempt from that situation. Cannot be taken. Cannot in the expansion draft. Cannot be drafted. You'll have franchise blocks. You'll have 5 of them a year. They don't carry over. But then at the expansion, you'll be able to block up to 5 guys. And those guys can. So you can hold the nucleus of your team. You can pick and choose. Do you want to let some veterans, whatever. The contract may be a dope guy, but you don't like the contract. So you're letting him go and protecting other people. But again, it's give and take. Every decision has a consequence, or every consequent decision. You have 5 blocks. You can lose those. We may go to the auction draft or the expansion draft, and I have 5, and you have 4. You have 3, or you have 2, or you have 1. One of the things we have is a luxury tax system. We have a $200 soft cap. If you go over, that's okay. You have there's a luxury tax in place with aprons, first apron, second apron. $220 is the hard cap. But if you go over the $200, like if you want to make a trade, you're going for it, all blah blah. But this guy puts you over the cap. I'm gonna go in the luxury tax. But there's a consequence. You lose a franchise block. You lose up to 2 franchise blocks depending on how far into luxury tax you can go. So just simply off that, I don't go into luxury tax. I got 5 blocks. At the end of the year, you go into the full way, 220. You make a push for the title. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. You could only have 3 left, so you can't block as many guys. Dropping guys. You drop a guy from, if his contract is $1 to $5 free, whatever. Drop him. Pick up, drop. But anything over that, you're going to lose a franchise block if you drop a guy. You drop a couple guys, maybe you're down to 1, maybe you're down to 2, maybe go to the luxury tax. We have a random event wheel. So we have that. We have the promotion, we have the relegation, we have franchise blocks, we have the expansion draft, we have the random events wheel in the offseason. Now, I think this is fun. I think this would be great storylines. I think this will bring uniqueness to each player. Situations, just chaos. Again, this is in the chaos. Everything in the Chaos League is a tiny bit more and a tiny bit more rules, or like a little bit more strategy, but everything's the same in the Premier League, just toned down a touch. A little more roster building, the true blue auction feel in the Premier League, and then the Chaos League is meant to screw with you a little bit. Randomly, potentially. Random event wheel. You'll be placed in a group, the Chaos League finishes 2, 3, 4 is a group. Finishes 5, 6, 7 group. 8, 9, 10 group. Those are your groups for the random wheel spin. When it comes to your turn, or when the random wheel event happens, you'll be placed in your group and wheel spin and land on somebody. It lands on me. Let's say I'm number 5, 5th seed. Lands on my team. Then I get placed in a situation where I have 12 different events. 4 for each grouping. None of them the same. All kind of reflect the group too. And going off the top of my head, it lands on holdout. This is eligible players. God, I'm trying to remember. Maybe it could be anybody, or maybe it's somebody like $10 salary or more. And then I'm faced with the decision. $4 now. Do I up his contract $4 to keep him? On the camp holdout one, I can let him sit out for weeks 1 and 2, get him back week 3, almost emulating that, like, oh, you were playing hardball as an owner. And then you don't have to do anything with his contract. You get him free. It's over. Or, and the final choice you get is use one of your franchise blockers. If it lands on a random event on a player and you're like, oh my God, I do not want to do this, you can use one of your blockers. And it's over. You're out of it. It's voided. But then at the end of the season, when it comes to that expansion draft, you're not going to get to block as many people. So, I mean, again, the random, let me try to think. We have a position battle one that could attack a certain position. Championship or bust is one of them. One of them's like a veteran questioning the direction for one of the bottom teams. It's like guys 25 or older that are eligible on your roster. So you land on a random event that'll pick the guy. Then you'll have some sort of situation that narrows down to which guys are available. Then you'll spin that wheel, and then it will land on what event it is. You'll be forced with the situation, how you're going to handle it. These guys' contracts could be affected, could not be affected. Maybe they demand a trade, and their annual, instead of look at that, but instead of $1 increase every year, it's $2 for that specific player until you trade him or cut him from the roster. But just so the random of wheels, we got promotions, we got relegations, we got expansion drafts, we have the random wheel of events, we have the franchise blocks. That's all going to make the economy tick. That's all going to push guys around the league where it makes it fun, difficult, and challenging to build your roster the correct way to have the best longevity to make it go. A super dope challenge. And last thing, and obviously the salary. We have salary. It's a salary cap league. Everybody has a base annual salary that goes up $1. Depending on where you finish, it could change that. So like top 8, top 16, top 24, different tiers of how much it goes up. So you're not going to be able to just build this dope team and keep it because the salaries are going to change. You could have some random events that affects your player's salary. You're going to have roster management. Like, that's something that's going to be challenging. But with everything, I tried my best that I know that's going to be strategy based. I'm trying to give something back to you. So what we have is salary relief. The last thing, salary relief tokens that can be earned. And what it is just taking a negative $1 off of a guy of your choosing. You can stack them. You can put them all on one guy, spread them out, whatever. You have the opportunity for like most points in the regular season gets a -1. Top best regular season record gets a -1. Survivor pool winner gets a -2. Triple crown is something fun. The MVP of the league and the value MVP of the league gets +1s. Just little distinctions between the players who just can earn for their team a -1. We have clean sheet, which is kind of cool. That one's worth a lot because it's hard to do. But every owner has the opportunity to do it. So let's say at the end of the year, I'm super good. I had a great team, managed my team, got that clean sheet, high points, blah, blah. I might have -$6 at the end of the year, -$7, where when everyone's roster going up, I'm like, okay, take 1 off him, take 3 off him, take 2 off him, and I can kind of manage it. Also a franchise tag. You'll get one guy every year that you have a franchise tag on where his salary does not change. Way of managing this ever-changing inflation of, the economy, the salary management. How to do it. Obviously, hey, no back-to-back years on the franchise tag. Rookie freeze. I have it so if you have a rookie that's on your team before week 1, like on your roster, his salary stays the same from year 1 to year 2. The inflation does not start until after the rookie year. So you want to go young, have some young guys, keep their, you get an extra year at what you paid to have them. Cool little feature. Taxi squad. We have a taxi squad in this league. Those don't count. Those are $0 players on your 4-man taxi squad. But we have taxi squad stealing in this league. So if you go put a rookie, you go put Jeremiah or Love, or you go put whoever, Carnell Tate on your taxi, I'm stealing him immediately. So you got to be, got to understand that there's a little strategy in that. Guys you can not put on your taxi, or they may blow up 1 week and then someone comes and steals them. Can't happen at any time. So little strategy spots to go with the inflation. So what do we got? Promotion, relegation, not to get repetitive, all this promotion, relegation, franchise blocks, expansion, salary cap inflations, random wheel events, Probably there's other stuff too that kind of makes this thing all move, tick. And guys, I got 31 pages written out by ChatGPT, not by me, but I reviewed, together, collab, and yeah, it checks out. It sounds like a ton of fun. I think you can every off season, if you can, there'll be an off season auction, so you can just drop guys, rebuild your roster. If you want to drop your whole roster and kind of start over, go for it. Rebuild now. There's no draft picks, no rookie draft. They're all in the off season auction together. You want a rookie, you got a shot at him. Doesn't matter who it is. You love a guy, you got a shot at him. Drop your whole team, go into the roster, spend $200 on him. I don't care. But yeah, I think this will be fun. I think it'll be a good experience. Premier League, Chaos League, PACL, put them together, 24 guys, 12 team. Work your way, win 2 titles, win them both. Surviving the Chaos League, I think, will be tough. I think will be a challenge. I think you'll have to pick the right contracts, the right guys, the right moves at the right time to have consistent success. Oh yeah, and championship of the Chaos League is exempt from a lot of stuff. So you win it all. There's definitely benefits for all that. Anything else? I don't know, but I want you to join. Let me know if you're in. I need 24 guys. I'm definitely going to be asking around. I'm done. I put it together. I've tested it on the site. Ran stress tests through ChatGPT. It's crazy what AI can do. But yeah, join up. Let me know.